Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. This is our very first new affiliate prep call for you guys. We are so excited to launch these off and just really make the process of you joining us becoming just simple. Like that's really the top key here is how can we simplify this for you and how can we help you just get started quicker? And doing that is going to just cause momentum in your business, but really what we'll see is we're really excited just to launch these, and you'll see that this tonight will be a little different because it's night one, but we're going to show you kind of what the vision is for the next 90 days. So Wendy, Jeff, and I have just been brainstorming our hearts out and our minds out for the last, I don't know, few days, like nonstop. And we have some really awesome things planned and in store for you. But first, we're going to kind of kick it off with I want to introduce you to Wendy. Most of you know her already, and I'm just so honored to be able to partner up with her on this journey. We have been a little bit about us. We've been with Make for 1 year now, and we're learning from Wendy here because of her experience of 18 years, right, Wendy? And
21.
same years. You started when you were 18. So
Yeah.
it's been such a pleasure to just have wavelengths that are interconnected and then us just on this vision to help and impact more people together and just help us all rise up together. And it's been an amazing journey so far. So we're excited for you to help us as we're launching these new things because really we're in this brainstorming mode of how can we help you best? And that's where we're at right now today is we are wanting things to be simple, laid out, and just basic so that you can do the do. And so we're gonna ask for your help and your confidence with us, but also ask for your help because we know that you guys all know what you need. So we're open ears as well. Wendy, I'm just so honored to be here with you, and I'm excited for you to just kick us off with why we're here and start us there.
Yeah, you bet. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen real quick. And um, is it working? Not quite. Almost. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. All right, so welcome to Team Rise Up. We're excited to we named this Rise Up because we just wanted to be able to create a space for everyone to rise up and rise up together and rise up with systems. If you know me, systems are at the heart of who I am, and I truly believe
I
that is
can't. I mean, not in my app. I just
where
linked it to
success is
join the
built.
meeting.
Okay, so here we
Yeah.
go. Our weekly flow is going to look like this. Sunday nights are going to be our planning Zoom. It's meant to be very short, sweet, concise, not dialed into what are you planning on doing for the rest of the week. So whether that's your social media, whether that's marketing, whether that's your reach outs or follow-ups, we want to be able to help you guys create systems to be able to implement, right? Because we can kind of get stuck sometimes in like information overload and we're not sure what to do. Or perfectionism. I'm a recovering perfectionist myself. And then we're going to roll into Mondays. So Mondays, specifically Monday evenings, are going to be a little front load heavy for our calls. I call them my admin night because we are going to have our getting started training just like we are doing right now. So like Sarah mentioned, it's going to be a little bit of oh, I mean, this is our first go round, let's just be honest, okay? So we are building this out as we go. But our desire is that this getting started session right here, this quick 30 minutes, is going to be copy paste every single week. We want a place for you to be able to send your new affiliates every single week. So whether you sign someone up Monday afternoon or Friday at a football game or Sunday after church, you have a place to say, hey, here, go here. They are going to literally tell you everything to do, everything that's included with onboarding and giving them an overview of our systems in a very dialed in way, so no one's going to be overwhelmed. They're going to leave this 30-minute time slot with like very functional action steps to take moving forward. We truly have a heart to simplify things for you all. And then immediately when we're done here with this getting started training, we're just going to roll right into our team huddle, which is going to be geared more towards leadership, training, mindset. We're definitely going to be doing some recognition because this is one of the fastest growing teams for sure inside of Rise and Well, if not all of Make Wellness. And then we're also going to be training on daily method of operations, income producing activity, all the good stuff, all the gold. And immediately when that team huddle is over, we're just going to go straight into the corporate call, which depending on what night it is, the corporate team will either be doing their Make Mastermind or recognition or updates or products or whatnot. So that is kind of our weekly flow. And why do these calls matter? Because like I said, we're building a system and that gives you accountability and that's where you create habits and that's where momentum is built. And within consistency, that's where we find clarity. And this is what's most important is when you show up consistently and you have that clarity, that's where the confidence is born, and then that's how you grow. So our goal is that together we want everyone to win. We want all of you to win and be successful on your own terms and what that looks like for you. We want you to be able to have the tools at your fingertips, easily accessible. You know where to go. Nothing is overwhelming or confusing, and it's just clear, cut, and dry, and boom, 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 and you're off to the races. So you're probably thinking, well, why would I hop on these every week, right? You might be thinking, I'll just figure it out on my own, or, we'll just wing it. And I always say, this isn't going to be like Sarah's house where they let their kids throw the spaghetti on the wall and see if it sticks, right? Like we are here to create systems. We are here to create frameworks and things for you to make it easy for you to fit this into your life. So I always say the last thing that anyone needs is more information. The last thing that we need is 10 more Facebook groups to join in or, 17 more emails to read. Like we need stuff at our fingertips. And you need a framework and people to help keep you in motion. And so you are here to make a change and we are here to help facilitate that change. So today's focus for the next 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to throw it back over to Sarah and Jeff, and they're going to go over our brand new Team Rise Up boards. We found, I'm going to stop sharing this so that they can get ready to screen share. What we found very early on is that there's a lot of information and there's a lot of really, really good information, but too much of a good thing is still too much of a good thing. So we are trying to streamline and fine tune what it is you exactly need, because you don't need 5 million things in 20 different spots trying to figure out where to go. Like you need to be able to grab something super quick and run with it. So I'm going to pass it back over to you guys.
Make me a co-host.
Okay, right now I'll do it. Hold on. Pause, please.
Oh, I think you're good. Actually, got it.
Okay.
All right. All right. Just like Wendy said. So one thing that I have, can you see my screen?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
One thing that I have known and seen in the last year with the 50 to 100 affiliates that we've brought on is there's a gazillion boards, and inside of each of those boards, there's a gazillion boards. And then it keeps going and there's a gazillion boards. One positive thing that Make Wellness has, and our leaders are so abundant, is we have a ton of resources. We have so much. So if you have a question, we have a resource and a tool to find that. But what I'm finding and what we're finding is that you're getting lost in those resources and you're getting stuck, and it's preventing you from moving forward quickly. And so we have created this not to create a whole nother board because we think that ours is better or whatnot. It's because it's simple and there's not an overwhelm in these. And we've really brainstormed of how can we start it here, and then we'll add on to this. But what we're seeing is like, we want it to just be very simple. So it's called Team Rise Up. Wendy's will put the link in the chat. And when you click on this, if you've been in other boards, this is it. This is it right here. So as a new affiliate, and I'm jumping in this board, your person's probably gonna say, there's a begin here button. That's where your new affiliate, if you're new here tonight, that is where you're gonna begin. So we're just kind of gonna look through this. So click begin here, step 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, friends. Step 1. Oh, there we go. We're excited you're here. We're ready for you to launch. Here's where you get started. We have a great getting started program. It's right here. Okay, so that's step 1. Step 2, you're going to get on a call with your leader. Either it's Wendy or Jeff. And like we said, these are in motion. And so we're going to have a link right here for you to click in to set up your onboarding call. In that onboarding call, you'll get an awesome affiliate form that you'll get to hear about on that call. Then step 3, as I'm just clicking through them, here is the link, the most important link that you as a new affiliate, you're all on here right now, and you bringing on new affiliates need to be on. It's this call right here, getting started. Links right there and everything. Okay, that's it. Nothing more. We go back. Obviously, some of you are not brand new. So some of those things you're like, yep, I've done that, I've done that, I've done that. Well, let me back up. There's one that I kind of want to talk about. We're all on products, right? As a customer and as an affiliate. And I know that even talking to Wendy, she's hit Premiere, she's duplicated like crazy already. And she's still like, why am I taking this fit? What's this doing? Wait, how do I take this? And it's like, okay, well, she missed that piece. My fault, right? Not hers. And so to even start for either an existing affiliate, a customer, anyone, it's how do we use these products, right? So that's why this is on the front page. So how do we use this product as a new affiliate? How do we use this product as an existing affiliate? And how do we share to our customers on how to use these products? So if you see in here, these boards were already pre-made. Like I said, we have a ton of resources. So many of you probably recognize these. If you haven't, you probably got lost in boards because Wendy's like, I've never seen these. So here is a simple fit. How do I use fit to send to your customer on when to take it, more information on why fit and what it's doing, reminding them to take a before picture, answering some of these questions because it's really important for them to say like, why are they using fit? What are they doing regularly for exercise? Are they sore? Like getting that journaling going. So then when you're talking to them within a month, 2 months, 3 months, then they're going to answer some of these questions. Have I gotten stronger as my muscle tone? Have I noticed improvement in recovery? It's setting your customer up for success. It's not saying, have you lost 10 pounds, right? It's setting them up for success. It's reminding them of also subscribe and save. Okay, so there's one, you can click in further and it gets a little bit deep. Ooh. That link maybe needs to be fixed. We'll look at that. It should go right into a fit explanation. We'll write that down. So there's one for each one of the products. Awesome. Then there's a setting expectations. This one is great if you haven't seen it. When we want to share these and we're taking them to ourselves, we're taking them for ourselves. We want people to win and we want people to notice things, but we also want to set up proper expectations. So this is just great. And I'm not going to go through all of this for time, but this is such an awesome resource for you to set up expectations when you're in conversation. And also you can send this as a link. Okay. Anyone lost yet? Are we all good? Does this look pretty simple?
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah. Who is it?
For our new affiliates that have just recently joined, like for example, that are in that October affiliate group, it's directing them to Lindsay's board. So if they've already added that board, for them to get on our new board, they're going to have to pay, correct? Or is there a way for them to like leave that board and join this board? I'm just wondering because we're gonna add.
Yeah, you cut out just a little bit, but yes, you can always delete a board. And I've had, if there's been times where there's people that are overwhelmed with a Facebook group, with group chats, with a board, I have gone to my affiliates and be like, I don't know where you found that board. I didn't get that to you, but get out of that board, come to this board. And so you can definitely delete boards. You can remove yourself from things for sure.
Yeah. And I definitely recommend it. Yeah. To
I
have
knew,
them
sorry, go ahead.
this one for sure.
Great. So if they don't want to pay for boards, they can leave. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So if they don't want to pay for boards, which they should probably just leave the other boards and start with this board so they don't get overwhelmed.
I would say so.
Okay. Thank you.
Everyone's, yep. Okay, so now we're back to the beginning here. So we went to where your new affiliate's going to start. Everyone's going to know how to use product. And then we have some things that we're adding in here of existing affiliates. And so this will be something that we're going to make simple, but add as we go. But right now, what we have here, just working on this today, is an awesome way to share. Because honestly, if we're not sharing this with anyone, we're not growing, right? That's the biggest piece, is how to share with this. And Wendy did such a great job here with a flow. So go ahead.
Oh, you're not screen sharing.
It says I'm sharing. What are you seeing?
I'm just seeing all of our pretty faces.
Okay, I'm going to stop my share and reshare.
There you go.
Now, do you see it?
Yep.
Okay. So let me go back again so that we're all on the same page. Okay, so we're here again. We went through new affiliates. We went through how to use products, right, for everyone. And then existing affiliates. Obviously, when you're done with some of that training, this is where you will go. And what I love here is it's very simple as well, right? Weekly training info and how to share. We'll be adding more, but we're going to add more so that it's in a simple manner and it makes sense. And so I really want to focus on how to share, because I think Wendy just set this up just brilliantly, and Wendy probably can explain it better. But what she did is how to share, but it's a funnel. Like, so the first thing is she's going to ask herself, who is she sharing with? Is she sharing with a prospect, a customer, or an affiliate prospect? And so if it's a customer, this is where she'll click. Now here is a space for you to click your own link. So on her board, she has this saved right here. So it has her own ID in here of where she's sharing. And then these two boards are the most repetitive, like these are the ones that I use the most. I know that she does as well for a customer, which peptide's right for you, and previewpeptides.com. So they're all right here. What I love when you go back is it's right here. So if I have, I've been talking to a customer and then they turn into a customer, now I have this flow here. So now I have a new customer. Wendy just signed up. Now what do I do? Well, it's just right here. Well, first you're going to give them this customer guide. You haven't seen this. I'll click. Maybe it's when I click in. Can you see this customer guide? Yeah. Okay. The customer guide is what I'm going to give them first, right? You're not going to overwhelm them with a lot of information, but you're going to help them get started well. And then I'm going to go back and set up those expectations and add them to our ATM, the daily dose. Those three things is what I focus on for my new customers. Any questions so far? Okay, so then
What does ATM stand for? Can you hear me? I'll just type it in the chat. What is ATM? It says daily dose ATM.
Yeah, that's, what's the acronym for it? Oh my goodness, you're putting me on the spot.
Thank you. No, got it. Ask tag message.
Yes, ask tag message. I'm like, what is it? Oh my goodness. Okay, thank you. Whoever answered that. Okay, so then now I'm going back and I'm going into prospects. So now I'm looking at someone who wants the business, and I recommend just this one link, makeexperience.com. And you can have it just makeexperience.com, or you can also add your code at the end and it's linked to you. Either way, they're going to ask you for your name or your code in there. So it's going to be linked to you either way, but you can have that as an input here. Insert your affiliate ID. All right, so then that's the only thing that I'm sending to my prospects. I'm not worried about any other links, just makeexperience.com. Once you have a new affiliate, that's when you're going to go drop right down here to new affiliate. And here is the training, kind of similar to It's repetitive. It's nothing new. It's the same as that was in the boards in the very first section for a new affiliate. But this is you as their mentor, making sure that they have these resources. So this is you as an existing affiliate who just got a new affiliate, and now you're going to make sure that they have the 30-minute launch first and foremost, and a few other things once they are kind of further down the road. Okay, and that's it, friends. That's how simple it is. We are not here to overwhelm, like I said, and I think we want your input as well, because I think that we've been talking to many of you and you're like, first off, I'm overwhelmed. Secondly, I need something more simple, but we also want your input as you're like, I really use this. I really want this in. Where would the best place to put it in? I know that we're going to be building this out further and further along each week. All right, I'm going to pass it over to Wendy.
Yeah, we just really want your feedback as we build this out. You know, your feedback of like, I'm hitting this roadblock, or I'm really getting this question, or I'm struggling with where to maybe go after this because maybe we're missing the mark somewhere and we need to help and fine tune. So we're going to be reevaluating this all the time, consistently, because we just want to create something so incredibly simple. There is nothing more frustrating than opening up a board or 7 of them and then being led to 24 more boards. And then like I'm like 7 deep into a board and I don't even know what board I'm on. And then I found something that's really actually amazing. And now I have no idea where to get it because I got out. I mean, am I speaking anyone's language right now? Yeah. Yeah. And so I feel like we have such an amazing opportunity because I'm still, you know, fairly brand new. And so coming on, I have these questions of like, okay, well, let's like fine tune this, right? The 5-day reset is not in there yet, Michelle, but we definitely will be adding that in. So if there are a couple of things, you know, because you're a little further ahead on this journey, if there are a couple of things that you're like, I actually really use this all the time, like where can we fit that in? We really do truly want your guys' feedback, and you get to kind of build this with us as we go. So we're just actually really excited. We just kind of like whipped this up today, to be honest. And so, yeah, we're just really glad that you guys are here, and we are excited for where this Zoom is going to go. I know today was a brief like overview, you know, for the next couple of weeks, it might be the same, right? We might be kind of like adjusting to our new normal and seeing where, you know, we fit in the best. And then after these first few rounds of this specific getting started training, they are going to be like clockwork. And our goal and our dream and our vision is that they are going to be a solid place for you to bring your new affiliates. And then any affiliate who wants a refresher, it's going to be here every single Monday for them. So we're really, really excited about that. Yeah, so I guess that's going to be it for our getting started training. So we're going to go ahead and stop the recording.